Hey, good morning. We're still at it. Thursday. I don't know what's today's date. May 16th? May 16th. Day 16 of this long trip. We're just wrapping up New Orleans. We did the Bourbon Street or World War II Museum, the Swamp Adventure. Had a great dinner on Bourbon Street also. Had a great hotel. It was pretty good. And that's it. So now we're on our way to Lafeyette to just have a day to chill, do some laundry, hang out at the pool all day, grab some sun because it's going to be high 80s, low 90s. So we'll go there and roast a bit. Anyway, we're going to get going now, and we'll see you on the road. Hang in there with us. Okay, so we're here on Interstate 10 going through Henderson, Louisiana. Just wanted to give you a little view of what we're seeing here, and that is called the Atchafalaya River, which is a distributary of the Mississippi River and Red River in south central Louisiana. So pretty cool. We're about 60 miles out of Lafeyette, where we're going to do our little stopover, get a little pool time in, and we'll just get ready to travel to Houston tomorrow and to the Houston Space Center. So for everybody watching, just hang in there with us, and we'll see you on down the road in a bit. Well, for the last 25 or 30 miles, we've been coming over this Baru Bridge. I never saw such a long span going over swamp water in my entire life. Not only that, I've never saw so many trucks. I mean, just truck after truck after truck. I mean, if you can see the other side, it's just a mass amount of truckers. It's incredible. I mean, with all the driving I've done in my life, it's totally insane the amount of truckers that are on this road. Although it is an interstate, I understand that. But boy, oh boy, it's an awful lot of truckers. Anyway, we're probably about 20 miles out, thank goodness, because I've done like this span of bridge is insane. It's just bridge, and then goes up and down, trestle after trestle. Really an amazing thing to see. Anyway, we'll see you on down the road. We're just gonna keep on going here. Well, we finally made it to Lafeyette. So we're in town, and we're probably about 4 miles from the hotel. And this will be our stopover for the day. And we'll rest up, get a little pool time in, get a little tanned up, and get a little more organized. And we'll be headed for the Houston Space Center in the morning. So we'll see you on the road. Well, as you can see, we've made it to Lafeyette. It got cloudy for a while, then the sun is back out. This is the room that we have for the night. So we're headed down to the pool. We're just going to chill out, have a cocktail, hang out a few hours, come back, take a shower, a little dinner. Anyway, that's where we're at, and we'll check back in with you a little later. All right, so here we are in Lafeyette. It's 5:30 at night here. We decided on dinner here at Marcello's Wine Market Cafe. So we're going to check it out and we'll see what it's like. We'll see you inside.
Lentils.
Well, I'll tell you, first for an appetizer, we ordered a burrata. I'll tell you, it was outstanding.
Oh, God.
And we ordered a lentil and sausage soup. I tell you, it was incredible with garlic bread.
Wow.
Incredible. I can't believe how good the food is here.
Here.
What did you order for? She ordered shrimp and risotto. And I just ordered like a sausage and pepper deal. I don't know what it is, but
Wow.
you know, we'll see when it gets here.
Oh my God.
Anyway, hang in there with us, man. This is pretty awesome. Well, what I had was just like sausage and pepper and onions with gnocchi. It was incredible. On the hot side, but it was insane. Maureen had the shrimp and risotto. Nope, I'm sorry. What was it? What was it?
Scallops.
Oh, scallops and risotto. She couldn't even finish it. Plus, they topped it off with another piece of burrata, which is crazy. Anyway, we stuffed their gills. Now we're going to go home and pass out. Right? We'll see you back at the room. Well, I will say, this Marcello's Wine Market Cafe here in Lafeyette, Louisiana, totally impressed. Man, the food here, I felt like I was back home in one of the top-notch restaurants in the city. Anyway, it was a great dinner. And we're headed back to the room now. We're done for the day, and we will see you all in the morning. Everybody have a great night. Ciao. Okay, take two. Here we are, Lafeyette, Louisiana. Had a great dinner last night, got back to the room. Man, I'm telling you, the skies opened up. 80, 90 mile an hour winds. The rain was hitting the window so hard, I was like, we're not making it. I figured this building's going to collapse, we're in a tornado, and that's it. Momo was going, don't worry. I says, yeah, don't worry. Only the roof could collapse on us. At least the other 3 floors would be for the other people. Anyway, we're headed to the Houston Space Center. It's raining here in Lafeyette, but we got about a 3.5 hour ride. So let's get to it, and we will see you guys on the road. Okay, this is one big high bridge. Just wanted to get a little perspective of what's in front of us, what's on the side of us. Looks like oil town here. All right, let's just keep trucking along here. All right, we're passing over the Sabine River. And we will be hitting Texas in about 3/10 of a mile. I'm assuming once we get over this bridge, we will officially be in Texas. Just trying to get over this little stretch of land here. And this is it, the Texas state line. We just hit it. So we are officially in Texas. Okay, so here we are, finally, Houston, Texas, coming over another Pasadena bridge. And we should be at our Space Center in about 15-20 minutes. It seems like we have a big wide load up ahead of us with a police motorcycle escort. Doesn't look like anybody's passing by anything here. Got to get out of this lane, that's the deal. All right, so we finally hit NASA Parkway. So we're about 4 miles away from the Space Center. I just wanted to show you a little bit more of what some of Texas looks like. So without further ado, let's get to the Space Center. Well, it looks like we've arrived. So now we got to just go in and find some parking and find our way around. So, hey, your first shot right then and there. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let's go find some parking. All right, we'll get in there. All right, so as you can see, we have just arrived. So now we'll get to the gate, get on in, and hopefully get some more footage and start the show. All right, so we'll talk to you in a bit. Yeah, I know it's a little dark, but just to give you a little perspective of the inside of this huge place. I mean, it's kind of cool. So there's Mo. We're going to take a look in here and see what it's like inside a space capsule. And here we go. Oh, that's the deal, huh? Okay, everybody upside down, inside out. Pretty cool. Okay, that is a life-size lunar module that we're looking at. And that is the actual size. Now, that's a pretty awesome look. Hope we can get to see it. Well, we're trying to get to Rocket Park. So we're online and we're hanging out and we're going to get on one of these trolley type deal cars here. So I don't know what the deal is, but we're going to try anyway. All right, tune in.
10 minutes. Right here.
As soon as this tram comes to a full and complete stop, we will be exiting to the left-hand side of the tram and the left-hand side only.
Check it out. All right, so this is Little Joe. This was used for the Saturn and Apollo missions in 63 to 66. Pretty cool. All right, this is the rocket that put the first man in space. That's crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. It's a Mercury Redstone putting the first Americans in space. And there is the other deal. That's the power rocket. Capsule, I guess. I don't know, it's just a rocket. It's an Ep11 engine. Power for the rocket. That is pretty cool. Alright, let's march on and see what else they have here. Now this is one crazy rocket. And this thing just goes all the way down. I mean, you got to see the size of this thing. This is incredible. What do you think, Bo?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, this is, you know, just trying to get the whole video of this, and I'm walking pretty fast. I'm not even going slow. And wow, this thing is pretty incredible. Let's see, it's the Saturn V. Right? It was designed to carry the astronauts to the moon. So this was the deal. This was carrying it to the moon. And then the next one we have here is the most powerful new rocket, the Orion new crew capsule. I mean, that is insane stuff. I mean, you just looking at the mechanics of it. Just looking at the mechanics of it is crazy. You're getting pictures to send to me, right? Okay.
I'm trying to get from here to down. This is you.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I mean, this is crazy. It says United States up on top. This is the rocket was flight ready. This is the stage 2. This is stage 2. This piece right here is just stage 2 of the rocket. So that's pretty good. Then we have this one here. Holy crap. I mean, this thing must be insane to fly on. I mean, really insane. I'll lift my stick up a little bit so I don't bother anybody. But this is pretty cool. This is the stage 3 of a flight.
There's no gravity.
And wow.
So what does it mean? Like,
and I guess this would be the top of it here somewhere. Yeah, and this would be the top. Yeah, we're gonna go up and take a look and see if we could get get a view inside. See what it looks like from here. We'll just get up these stairs here. Take a look. And all right, just a whole lot of gadgets. Pretty cool. All right, we will return. And I'm guessing this is the point of it. So that would be that. Pretty awesome. That's the command service module. A lunar module, actually. Wow. Command service module. Pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. Alright, so that was our adventure for Rocket Park. I thought that was pretty interesting. Now we're going to move on to, I don't know, mission control or, I don't know, whatever else we could find. So we'll move on from here. Alright, we're going to make our way up the stairs and get a look at this big bird. Okay, here's a little shot of the space shuttle and the 747 that carries it. Boy, it's kind of noisy up here. Alright, we're going to move on downstairs. Alright, so this is the next phase. Just go here. Walk around. Okay, go ahead. This is part of the 747. That's all this is, the 747 that you're in. This is the one that carries the space shuttle. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm going right around the corner here. Hey, you want to go upstairs to the bar? Excuse me. Thank you. Pretty cool.
Can't go up.
No, that's good. We don't need to go up. There you go. There you go. More picture of this here. Here's what it looks like as a model. This is pretty. Yeah, flight test power panel. Airplane. Yeah, a little stress test for the airplanes. That's pretty cool. 24,300 tiles. That's insane. Well, a lot of kids here, I'll tell you that. Guess they got one of those games that you play with the
Their
kids
control
here.
is a shuttle
Pick up the
carrier aircraft. This is their control backwards and
Try to get it
backwards
up on
and
the
forwards.
airplane. Very noisy here. Very noisy. Oh yeah. That's when the astronauts got killed. That's when they got killed there, right? Is that the one?
So sad.
Okay. Moving along here. We're moving along. Yeah, this is the pressure dome in here. That's what that is. And this is the Prussia Dome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's crazy. I don't think you can get out there. Oh, you can. All right, we're done here. We'll catch up to you down the road. I mean, as much as this is fun, it's kind of a madhouse in here. Yeah, it's crazy. So we got to hit for the white flag. You know, I don't know what kind of shots I'm getting in here, but here we go. We got a virtual reality simulator. Not doing that today. We have to get to our next deal that we planned for. So we'll head over there and we'll catch up to you on the next one. All right, so now that we covered a whole bunch of stuff, we're going to go to the astronaut training facility. So let's see what this brings.
There you go.
Right now, the place is like a zoo.
I even had the shirt, but I look better in black.
Okay, so here we have the NASA. Actually, this is the training room here, and I guess this is where you get a lot of the training for the astronauts. So this room is pretty cool. It's pretty big. We're gonna try to make our way down a little bit. It's a little crowded in here, so we're kind of like on a line, you know, to get a peek through the windows. But as you can see, you got all these little huts here, or whatever you want to call them, I guess, where they go in and, you know, they get some of their training in. You can see some of the suits below over there on your left. And we're just going to make our way down here as soon as we can get moving. And here we go, just to take a little peek. So this is the training facility. That is what it's called, the NASA training facility. I tell you what, it's pretty cool down here. All right, so let's get on move down here, and we'll see what we have a little bit on the end. Okay, so as we move down here, we have a little bit more of the training facility here. We actually have some scientists or some experts here just working on stuff for NASA. We're trying to get a little picture of a little down further, and we're just going to kind of try to make our way down a little bit by little bit. A very extraordinary place, I tell you what. Pretty cool to see, though, up close through the windows. All right, let's make our way down a little bit more and see what we could find down on this end. As you can see, Maureen's down on the other end. And we still have a little bit more to see here. You know, you got your desk, your computers, your electronics. It's pretty much got it all. Like I said, a very large facility. I'm sure this is just one of a few training facilities that they have here at the Houston Space Center. So we're just catching a nice glimpse of it. So it's actually pretty awesome here. And you could just all kinds of scaffolding and places to walk. You have your I guess what they call, I called them tunnels before, or little huts, but I guess they're like mini capsules or mini spaceships inside. There you go, you got a little piece of capsule here from Boeing, the Boeing Starliner. That's pretty cool. And we're just going to make our way down as we go, little by little, and let's see what's down on the other end. All right, catch up to you in a minute. Okay, so here's just another little shot of the facility here. We're trying to make our way down slow but sure. But just wanted to give you a little shot. You got another capsule in the background, as you can see. We still have these little space deals, these round space deals. I'm not exactly sure what you would call them, but those are definitely all computerized inside, and this is where they train. So we're just gonna take a quick look at this here, and work our way down, and you know, let's see what we can see on the other end. Be back in a minute. Okay, as we move down, we're going to get our last looks at the NASA training facility here at the Houston Space Center. Just kind of making our way down here a little bit towards the end, trying to get through some of these little obstacles. Okay, another little wall, and this is the last window. And this is pretty much the end of it. We're just going to make our way down the hallway. As you can see, it's a very, very large facility. But it's pretty cool here. Pretty cool. I'll tell you what. All right, so that about wraps this up for now, and let's get outside and move on to the next deal here, all right? We'll see you on outside. Okay, so this is our last go-around, headed to Mission Control. So when we get there, we'll see what the deal is. Ciao! Oh, nice picture of the control room. Pretty cool. As we move on. Okay, so now we are in the legitimate mission control room. What we're going to do here is I'm just going to sign off here and just let you hear some of the sights and sounds from a couple of different clips and a couple of different mission control rooms that we'll be going through. All right? So enjoy it, and we'll be back in a little bit.
Controllers, go for landing. Control. Go. Final. Go. Guidance. Go. Control. Go. Telcom. Go. GNC. Go. Econ. Go. Surgeon. Go. Capcom, we're go for landing. Eagle Houston, you're go for landing. Over. Copy, Phil to go. I do understand. Go for landing. 3,000 feet. Bravo alarm. Bravo 1. Bravo 1. Roger. Bravo 1. Same type, we're go. Same type, we're go. Flight. Okay, we're go. Same type, we're go. And we're Telcom jumping. First picture. Stand by, we're working on it.
Can you confirm that your reverse switch is in the proper position?
Stand by, we're on the camera. We are in reverse.
All right, just like this.
The oxygen temperatures are coming down. That's good. Roger. Before back to the carrier, I'd like to make a couple of comments. First of all, I think you all know that the events taking place here today represent the culmination of the tremendous Apollo effort initiated by President Kennedy. I think your personal dedication and professionalism displayed here in Mission Control have contributed very substantially to the posture that this country enjoys today in space exploration.
Okay, what a great experience today at the Houston Space Center. We're finally finished up with it. Now we're back in the car and we're headed to our hotel in Pearland, Texas, which is probably only about 20 miles south, if that. So we'll get back to the hotel and get ourselves freshened up, go grab some nice dinner, come back, hang out, maybe just, chill out for a little bit and, get reorganized and get ready for our trip to San Antonio tomorrow. So we're looking forward to that. So anyway, like I said, we had a great day today, and we're shuffling off, and I guess we'll see you all in the morning. All right, have a great day and a great night, everybody. Later.